Hey curly friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Karina and this is Born to be Curly, and today we're going to be talking about 5 easy steps on how to start your curly hair journey. Before I forget, please click that subscribe button and click the notification button so that you would receive a notification every time I release my new video. So now I know that every time you mention starting a curly hair journey, all of a sudden, all these curly hair people come to you and be like, you need to spend all this money, all this time, and you need to dedicate one entire day to wash your hair per week. And so
you're like, I don't know, this is for me, I don't have time, I don't have money, I'm not really a commitment kind of person.
And man, I feel ya. I don't think anyone really has got the time to wash your hair for an entire day, okay? That's a lot of time. I know it gets overwhelming and you might think that this is not for you, but let me tell you, it is not that hard. Just to start with, you really don't need to do that much. So this video is here just to help you out to start. If you don't know where to go, what to buy, what to do, here are 5 steps that you can just start incorporating this week, today, tomorrow, and slowly go off into your natural curly hair journey. Let's begin. Step number 1. You have to stop doing all chemical treatments to your hair. Now, don't quit on me yet. This doesn't mean that you can't dye your hair ever in your life again. This just means that if you're committing to a natural curly hair journey for the first, I don't know, couple months, 5 months, 6 months, you have to give your hair time to recover. Because when we chemically treat our hair, curly hair by its nature is already very dry, but when you chemically treat it, it becomes even more dry and it disrupts the curl pattern. So if you want to start your curly hair journey, you need to see what your curly hair actually looks like. So what it looks like right now, if you've done some bleaching and coloring, might not be actually what it looks like. So you need to hit pause and just let your hair breathe, give it some moisture, give it time to recover so that your natural curl will start to appear. So this is step number 1. Step number 2, don't, and I know this is a big one, don't use direct heat. I know we all love straighteners and we love to straighten our hair and then curl it because apparently that's what curly hair girls do. Yeah, I've been questioning this for a very long time. Yeah, don't use direct heat, which means you can be straightening your hair. This will dry out your hair even more and disrupt the curl pattern, which again, we're trying to see what a curl pattern is, so we need to give it a break. If you want to use a hair dryer with a diffuser on it, on a low heat, that's okay, even though still try to protect your hair, but definitely no hair straightening. Okay, step number 3. And this, my friends, is a very important one. And I know you might have heard this all over the internet from every curly girl,
Every curly hair girl.
but deep condition your hair at least once a week.
Important, very important.
As I mentioned before, curly hair itself is very dry. It is much drier than normal hair. So in order to help it, we need to give it more moisture. We need to make sure that it keeps that moisture. To do that, we do deep conditioning once a week. What is deep conditioning? Deep conditioning is once a week when it's your hair wash day. You apply shampoo, you wash it out, and then you apply a mask or deep conditioning treatment. A lot of them actually do say deep conditioning on it. So I have one right over here. It doesn't say deep conditioning, but just an example. Shea Moisture, a drugstore product, about $12 or so, great line. All their products are paraben and sulfate free, which is what we want because parabens and sulfates dry out your hair. And as I mentioned, we already have a problem with that, so we don't need that. So this one is a Strength and Restore Treatment Mask here with shea butter, peppermint, and keratin. But you can really use any deep conditioning mask. There is some from Maui Moisture, from Shea Moisture. My favorite one is, I don't have it right now, it's a also by Shea Moisture and it's called Honey Manuka something. I will put a picture right here and I will link it down below. You can usually find it at Walmart or Shoppers, and it's also about $12. So once a week, shampoo, apply your deep conditioning mask, put your plastic hair cap on, hot towel, or just apply some heat with a diffuser to kind of open up your hair follicles to let it absorb the moisture. And walk around, do your things for half an hour, then go wash it off and then apply your styling product. So this was long step number 3, but takeaway, deep condition at least once a week. Step number 4, choose right products for your hair. And I know this is a hard one, But what I mean is, for the beginning, right now, you don't have to go into the entire history of what your hair is, the porosity and everything, which would be good to go into a little bit later on, but not to get overwhelmed. Just try to use the products that are sulfate and paraben free, as I mentioned. Stick with the Maui Moisture, Shea Moisture, both drugstore products. They have masks and shampoos and conditioners. So it's an easy step. You can go just outside now and buy them, and that would be already a big step towards your natural curly hair journey. So I'm just going to show you. So this is the Maui Moisture shampoo that I use, about $9. They have shampoo and conditioner and deep conditioning mask too. And Shea Moisture, as I already showed you. Both brands are sold at drugstores and they're really easy to find and a really good price point. And last but not least, step number 5, get regular trims. Now I know this sounds scary. We don't like to trim our hair, but especially in the beginning of your journey, when you're just starting off, you might have done already some irreversible heat damage, especially on your ends, so they might be drier than the rest of your hair. So it's good to get those guys trimmed to allow for your hair to grow and for your curl to continue curling.
For the curl to continue curling.
So in the beginning of your curly hair journey, try to get regular trims, I don't know, maybe every 4 or 5 weeks or so, and make sure you find a good hair master.
Hair master? Hairdresser? Hair person?
Find the proper hairdresser who knows how to cut curly hair. So ask your friends, colleagues, Google, try to find in your city, in your area, the person who knows how to work with curly hair. Try to get regular trims so that you would get rid of those dead ends and allow your hair to grow healthy, and you would see your hair would start to curl more and more, and you will recognize your curly hair pattern much faster. Now, trust me, I know it's really hard to find a professional that knows how to work with curly hair, especially in your area. I moved to Vancouver 6 years ago, and I only found a person that I really, really like 2 months ago. My friend suggested her to me, and she's been a blessing. She did my haircut, and she just did such a great job. She did layers, so that when you do end up drying your hair, it has volume and it looks nice. It's not just like a triangle that goes like this, because believe me, that happened. All right, let's review everything we learned today. So 5 steps. First step, stop chemical treatment. Second step, don't use direct heat. Third step, deep condition once a week. Fourth step, choose right products for your hair, sulfate, paraben free. And step number 5, get regular trims. And bonus points, in the long run, start looking into getting silk pillowcase for your hair, because cotton one, when you sleep, your hair goes like this, you know, and it ends up being more frizzy than it should be. With a silk pillowcase, it would really help you keep that frizz off. Get yourself a detangling brush when you're in the shower and you're applying your conditioner. It is always good to brush your hair because, first of all, we never really get the opportunity to do so unless we're in the shower. Second of all, it will help you form your curls nicer and prettier when you're out of the shower. And get yourself a microfiber towel, which again, you can find them in Winners and Shoppers everywhere, $10 to $12, or order from Amazon. Microfiber towel would really help you with the frizz as well as the silk pillowcase. So just something to look along the way. So it's time. You gotta start your curly hair journey. This is it. This is the sign. Do it. It is not hard. You can do it. I can do it. We all went through it, and we're better off for it.
Embrace your curls, and I promise you, you're gonna love it.
So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope that these 5 steps did encourage you to start your curly hair journey. If I did so, or if you did find something useful, please comment down below what exactly it was and what future topics you would like me to discuss in my future videos. That's it. I hope you enjoy your day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.